Dear Crossing families, it's Mrs. Routson. Today is Tuesday, August 18th, and I hope everybody is safe and well out there. I am coming to you with some important updates that I know you've been waiting for. We appreciate your patience, and I know you've been anxiously waiting for some of the things that are in these envelopes, but these envelopes are being prepared as we speak. So lots of information coming to you. We wanted to make sure that we had everything right and accurate so that we didn't have to change or make adjustments. So we appreciate your patience. These are your teacher letters that will be coming to you at the end of this week. Let me show you what's inside. The first thing you'll have is your white teacher letter, and that will have just the typical things that you have in our teacher letters that we send every summer, your name and your teacher's name and some general announcements. So that's your teacher letter. The next thing you're going to have is a Schoology Access paper, which will give you your login and your password and your login information. I have this friends blocked out just in case you could see it on the video, but this is a very important paper that you'll want to save and hold on to. Even if you have your username and password saved in your computer or you think you remember it, moms and dads and boys and girls, it's a good idea to hold on to this piece of paper because this is how you will access that Schoology platform for virtual learning. Moms and dads, I don't want you to worry. We have some parent information nights that we are going to plan. We want families to have a chance that first or second week of school. We want you to have a chance to get into Schoology so that you can see it and record some questions, write down some questions that you may have so that we can specifically help you with the questions that come up as your child is working through Schoology. So don't fret. We have a parent resource supports that we will be providing to you. The last piece of paper that we have in those folders is a green piece of paper. It has two sides. The first side is your school schedule. And I think that's what you've been waiting for. So this is a general grade level schedule, and each student will have their appropriate grade level. You will see those blocks of time that I talked about last week for language arts and math. You'll have synchronous time and asynchronous time. Synchronous time being the time with the teacher live through a Google Meet, and the asynchronous time are those times that you will be working independently, and that could be away from the computer, that could be on the computer, but independently. Your classroom teacher will be giving you even more specific information about what times to log on and access that synchronous learning. Again, that synchronous learning could be a whole group instruction, it could be a small group directed teaching, or it could be a small group feedback session. So lots of different choices for that, and the teacher will have that information. But moms and dads, I think this is what you've been really waiting for, knowing what time will my student be accessing learning. So this is on one side of that green paper. The other side of the green paper are important dates. So you're going to want to hold on to this paper for next week. And that, I'm just going to go through what those important events are. First thing is drive-through material pickup. Curriculum materials are being organized as I speak as well. Each child will have a bag of materials for language arts materials, math materials, and some of those general back to school first week of school announcement papers that we pass out. So you will find dates and times for that. We'll be accessing the car rider lot just like we did last year at the end of the year when we were distributing materials that were still in the classrooms. You will be greeted by your teachers. Most of your teachers will be here, so they'll be passing out materials. I ask that you come on the day and the time for your child's grade level. We have over 800 students, so it's really important that we go during those times so that we don't back up, and only the materials for that grade level during those hours will be pulled out. So if you're coming to get siblings, we ask that you come at the siblings time because we won't have all of the materials pulled out to grab those for you. So drive-through material pickup, virtual back-to-school night. We have dates and times in here for virtual back-to-school night with your classroom teachers, so look for that information. Flexible so that you can attend more than one session if you have more than one child here at Deer Crossing. The next thing is Chromebook deployment. That's next Friday. Those times are on this paperwork. This green paper, Friday, August 28th. Times are on here. If you completed the student planning profile survey that we sent a couple times in Find Out First, we are busily preparing those Chromebooks and we'll have those ready. So you can come anytime during those times that we have noted here next Friday the 28th. The last thing on this paper is so exciting. The last thing, my instructional director said, it is okay for us to do another neighborhood parade. So we're coming to your neighborhoods next Friday. We're going to be leaving school at 3:30, so be looking for our cars and listening for our honks and looking for our waves because we are coming to your neighborhood. We had so much fun last time, and I think we had lots of friends that enjoyed it too. So I want to remind you when you're waiting on that parade route for your teacher to maintain that social distance. And if you can't have that 6 feet distance between you and your neighbors, make sure you're wearing a mask because we want to make sure we're following all the rules so that we can possibly do it again. All right, so follow all those rules. One more thing that I want to talk about that's super exciting for grades, parents and families, students in grades 3, 4, 5 is we want to provide robust instruction and even more specific feedback. And we worked with the leadership team, the Deer Crossing leadership team, and the teachers in grades 3, 4, 5, and we decided to move to a departmentalized model. So on your teacher letter, you will be having 2 teachers. You will have a English language arts teacher. That teacher will be teaching reading and writing. And a math teacher who will be teaching math, science, and social studies. And a homeroom teacher is noted. So that will be either your language arts teacher or your math teacher. And I don't want you to worry about communicating with 2 separate teachers because our teachers, our pairings of teachers have committed to provide you seamless communication. And I think that this enhancement will really give students a lot of opportunities for specific feedback to move in those contents in grades 3, 4, 5. So we're super excited for that. So look for those 2 teachers on your teacher letter. That's all I have for now. Next week, I'll come to you and I'll share what's in those materials bags, the curriculum materials that we're working on. I'll show you what's inside those. I'll do another video. And until then, we know that love always wins. Boys and girls, it's almost to the start of the year. Teachers are getting excited. Moms and dads are getting excited. I know you're getting excited. And this is a different kind of year. So there are lots of unknowns and unexpecteds, and that's okay. Whenever you feel worried, just remember, love always wins. That's right. Deer Crossing teachers are getting ready for you, and they can't wait to love you. All right. That's all I have for now. I will see you again soon. Look for those letters at the end of the week. Bye, everyone.